Hey y'all, coming to you from the Muscle Car Museum in Sevierville, Tennessee again, and today what I'm bringing you is a super rare car. Not just a rare car, but a super rare car. It's my understanding that there's only 3 of these ever in existence, and how many are left I don't know, but I can tell you there's one. And what it is, start out with a sandwich board here. It's a 1970 Torino King Cobra. It's got a 429 in it, one of 3 prototypes for NASCAR, and Steve Honnell owns it. But Floyd, tell me a little bit about this hot rod.
Well, I can't. I'm not too educated. All I understand is they made 3 of them before NASCAR stopped them. What it was, my understanding, and of course you can get arguments on everything, but NASCAR had a rule that you had to make 500 cars to be eligible. Okay, so you know about the Superbirds and the Dodge Daytonas. So Ford was trying to play catch up, and here they come with a King Cobra to run with those. And NASCAR saw how they were kind of getting out of hand with the body styles, and they changed the rules and says, all right, now you make 1 car per dealer. Well, then, like on the Superbirds and the Daytonas, they lost money on every one of them.
Right.
But they made them legal for NASCAR to build over the 500 mark. Well, then when this got so exotic, they said it's time to stop it, and said, all right, now build one for every dealer.
Right.
Well, I think 4 dealers probably was around 5,000. So,
wow.
So it wasn't feasible for them to do it.
They weren't going to do that for
No.
sure. So then I wonder how this car survived. Any idea how it made it to sit in your museum today? You would think stuff like this usually gets scrapped.
Well,
you know?
I don't know why it survived, but it did. Thank goodness.
Thank goodness.
Glad to have it.
I'm with you. All right, let's take a look around this. You see Gran Torinos, but you're not going to see one with this nose on it. You know, and it resembles a Corvette nose. Is exactly what it is. Is that I think Chevrolet was probably figuring out a little more about aerodynamics than everybody else. But soon they figured out if you slope that nose, and they didn't do it on this one, and put a huge wing on the back of it, the next thing you know, you're going 200 miles an hour. Well, pretty car. Original color and all that, right? I mean, it wouldn't be here if it wasn't straight. So, I mean, as far as numbers matching and all that, you just have to take for granted. Got a Holman and Moody shirt in the back. That's cool. It's got the Cobra emblems in there. I guess
funny, they say that with the slope nose,
right,
in the test, that it was almost lifted the rear wheels off the ground. It had so much front
downforce
and no traction in the rear because it was lifted too much.
Well, that was probably something they hadn't even figured on.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They were trying to cut through the air. They never thought, well, we're going to get so much pressure on the front, we'll stand her on its nose. Wow. That's amazing. And that's just really cool because, I mean, this is back in the day where stock cars got their name stock cars, right?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's not now. Now you can't buy. Those cars are all the same. They're templated cars. There's nothing different about them besides the decals, you know. But back in the day, when you showed up with a Ford, you know, that was Ford's effort to go racing, you know. Chrysler the same way. So you could get a car, you know, well, in the end, they had to sell one to every dealership if it was in NASCAR.
Right.
So, you know, there in the 70s, you started to pick up cars where, you know, the same thing that they were bringing to the track was what you were looking at, you could buy at the dealership. But just a really super rare car. Like I said, 3 ever built. Is that door open?
Yeah, I think it is.
Let me just give you a peek in there. We're getting Floyd Garrett access on these cars. Very cool. Put the little snake in there. Cobra in the dash over there. I don't know if you can read it. I guess that's before they put things in the headrest, because they do it now, but they did. Look at that steering wheel too. Nothing fancy. I don't know. What a straight car. Floyd, I appreciate you letting me come out here and shoot this one for sure, brother.
No problem.
I mean, that is a neat car. Folks, like I say, see this one and more out here at the Muscle Car Museum. Always getting new stuff, so if it's been a year or so since you've been here, then stop back in. Floyd's got new stuff. And, of course, tell him I said hi. Thanks. Have a good day.